All right, we got Frankie Corrado back in the Trade Center Lounge. And Frankie, after a quieter start to the morning, finally a big splash. Tyler Toffoli off to the Winnipeg Jets. First, your reaction?
A great move for the Jets, and whichever team got Tyler Toffoli was going to benefit in a big way. Because when I see Toffoli, first of all, he kind of screams clutch goals to me because like he's one of those players where he makes well on the opportunities that he has throughout the course of a game. Like he shoots the puck with a lot of conviction. And that's something that's really going to benefit the Winnipeg Jets because you think about like what was the one thing that was really going to hold them back going into a playoff series is that offense doesn't come easy to them. Like they really have to work hard to generate it. He's one of those guys where he's pretty efficient with his shooting percentages. Like he's going to get opportunities and he's going to score big goals for them. And now you have the opportunity to have your two best goal scorers, let's say, and Connor and Toffoli. I know Scheifele scores a lot too, but he's a centerman. Like now you can have both those guys on different lines, and it gives you another added offensive punch that this team desperately needed.
Okay, well, big picture, what does this do for Winnipeg moving forward? Because we know what their eye is focused on, winning the Stanley Cup, currently third in the West right now. How do you think it shapes up and changes their odds moving forward?
It helps them because look at the teams around them. Like they are on a collision course to play Colorado or Dallas at some point. Dallas is a really deep offensive team. They got better on the back end. That was something they needed to address. They did that. Colorado is now deeper offensively than they ever were. Like their biggest hurdle this year was going to be how do they go from being a one-line team to a deeper team, and they've addressed that, and now they're starting to look like they have more layers to their attack. So Winnipeg brings in Monahan first. That was a move they needed to make. They needed help down the middle of the ice. They get that. He's been really good. You can't sit idly by and watch the two teams that you're going to have to go through make these kinds of moves and not do anything. So I think it's a brilliant move to bring in Tyler Toffoli. And we've been talking a lot, Lindsay, about how there's like tiers to this trade bait board. There's like the Gensel, Hanifin, like there's that tier. And then there's everyone else. Tyler Toffoli is somewhere up closer to the top tier of players that were available this year, and it's great news for Jets fans that they get him.
Absolutely. I mean, we started the day. He was number one on our trade bait board, so a big splash as he's off to the Jets, and it is the fourth Canadian team he's now played for. We'll see how it shakes things out down the stretch and how deep they can go in the Stanley Cup playoff run.